Welcome to PMPA's Final Cut of the Week, where we share important information you may have missed while you were making essential parts. I'm Miles Free.
And I'm Carly Kistler-Miller, and this is what you need to know for the week ending October 20th, 2023. The price of carrying long-term debt is continuing to rise. The 30-year mortgage rate is over 8% for the first time in 23 years. 30-year Treasury yields continue to rise and are at their highest levels since 2007. Over the last 20 years, we have become complacent, generally pricing money as near free. It's important to adjust our thinking. When making proposals, make sure to include the carrying cost of debt when figuring total job costs.
Industrial production increased 0.3% in September and advanced at an annual rate of 2.5% in the third quarter. Manufacturing output rose 0.4% in September at 103.6% of its 2017 average. Total industrial production in September was 0.1% above its year earlier level. Capacity utilization moved up 0.2 percentage point to 79.7% in September, a rate that is equal to its long run 1972 to 2022 average. Our take? Industrial production is a positive in the economy today. It's great to be in manufacturing.
According to the International Federation of Robots, robot installations increased 5% year over year in 2022, with 10% of the total being sold in North and South America. IFR expects a 7% increase worldwide. With current labor shortages continuing to drag on, we have to look at automation to fill demand. Demographically, we will continue to experience labor shortages for several more years. When is the last time you looked at how to automate your processes?
Housing starts can be a leading indicator for precision machining component sales. Our products are used in light vehicles needed by contractors, as well as utility, appliance, HVAC, and other residential applications. Privately owned housing starts in September were at a seasonally adjusted annual rate of 1,358,000. This is 7% above the revised August estimate, but is 7.2% below the September 2022 rate. Single-family housing starts in September were at a rate of 963,000. This is 3.2% above the revised August figure. The positive results in September and upward revisions for August are great indicators for our shops.
On Wednesday, Veronica Durden represented PMPA at a career fair held by Ohio Means Jobs in Cincinnati, Ohio, and educated about 80 job seekers about the benefits of a precision machining career. Attendees received career information plus a link to PMPA.org's company directory to find employers in their area. American Micro and New Dimension Metals had submitted job opportunities, which were also shared with attendees. If PMPA is attending a career fair in your area, we will send you an email asking for any job opportunities.
On this week's Speaking of Precision podcast, I reflect on lessons I have learned about safety, technology, environment, quality, and continuous improvement in my 50 years of manufacturing. This podcast and our Speaking of Suppliers podcast can be found on major podcast platforms or on PMPA.org.
Now it's time for our weekly tip. Machinability of different materials is generally expressed as a percentage compared with a known standard. Carbon and alloy steels are compared with 12-12, so are stainless steels. Coppers, brasses, and bronzes are compared with 360 brass. The benchmark grade for aluminum is 2011 at 100%. Generally speaking, shorter chips equal better machinability. For a chart that shows relative machinability of materials, go to PMPA.org's Knowledge Centers or Final Cut of the Week.
And that's our take on what you need to know for the week ending October 20, 2023. For additional information and links about any of the topics discussed today, go to pmpa.org and click on Final Cut of the Week.
Thanks for checking in, and we'll see you next Friday.